everyone, this is Gruesome Herzog.
And Little Girl, and today we're going to be reviewing The Sandman, a 2017 film. A little girl with formidable powers imagines into existence the Sandman, a terrible monster from her nightmares that bring harm to anyone who wants to hurt her.
Directed by Peter Sullivan, written by Peter Sullivan. Here's the cast. Haley Duff as Claire, Tobin Bell as Valentine, Sean Sipos as Wyatt, Shay Schmolik as Madison, Amanda Wiss as Dr. Amanda Elliott, Rico Ross as Detective Price, Jason Shane Scott as Colton, Mick Ignis as the Sandman, and the cast goes on. Well, Logru, I do want to mention that Paul Logan also was in this film, and he played a character of Heller. It's a great cast, interesting film. Now, I must admit, I wasn't too impressed in the first scene of the Sandman killing the girl's father. It was like a tornado and he was gone. I did not like that. That's not what I want to see.
Yeah.
If it's the Sandman, I want to see the Sandman. So of course you do, but I was really irritated by that scene. And you and Nathan just looked at me like, what? He's a superhero, a bad guy though, but he was a comic book character or whatever. I said, okay, whatever. So basically, that's where that starts off. You know, the father and his girl, they've been running all over the world, you know, from this Sandman. And there's deaths along the way, and of course they think that her father was the one that murdered them all. Now, it took us a little while for us to realize what was going on here.
Is he gone? Who? A Sandman?
In her fear, she literally brought her nightmare to life. All she wants is for it to stop.
The powers of this girl reminded me of Firestarter. The girl from Firestarter, not the same story.
The girl with the powers in this movie kind of reminded me of Friday the 13th with the girl that had levitation powers and she accidentally summoned Jason.
Yeah, all right. It's a little bit different, a little bit age group difference, but you know, have you seen Firestarter?
No.
Okay. So, anyways, this girl has powers, I guess. Every time she gets upset, if someone hurts her, the Sandman comes. You know, and then when you finally seen the Sandman, fucking cool. Okay, now I'm digging this.
Is he gone? Who? A Sandman?
In her fear, she literally brought her nightmare to life. All she wants is for it to stop.
There was a scene that irritated the crap out of both of us. Was when the Sandman came out, the doctor was going to keep Madison in for longer time to routine a checkup.
Indefinitely, he says. What a dick.
And the Sandman appeared and backspaced it all, which was pretty cool. I like that scene.
Yeah.
And then the Sandman kills the doctor, but then it fast forwards to a week later, and we don't get to hear the dialogue with what happened with the doctor.
Yeah, I mean, I know they're trying to cut filming time. I mean, and it goes a week later, but I hate that when the doctor gets murdered by the Sandman. There's no one says how he died or who he died. What, her father must have came back from the dead and killed him. You know what I mean? I'm being sarcastic, but you know, I hate that when they go a week later when it doesn't explain with the reaction of what happened to the doctor. But you're right. Now you also mentioned the scene with the fucking doctor that a total dick.
Yeah.
What did I say? Can't wait till he dies.
Yep. And then he dies.
And then the caseworker from Children's Youth Services comes there. Ignorant bitch. Please die.
She dies the best way, though.
I know, but we couldn't wait for these characters to die because they're so fucking ignorant.
My favorite kill of this movie was when the neighbor... What was the neighbor's name?
He's a dickhead, too.
I think it was Richard Gleason.
I can't remember. He's a nosy motherfucker.
But anyway, he tells Madison that she's the one who killed her father and that she should feel guilty, and Madison didn't like it and ran inside. And the next day, I mean, or was it that night?
Same day.
The guy went into his car, his nice car, and he goes inside of it in the garage, and the Sandman comes through the tailpipe, clogs the tailpipe with the sand, and then kills him.
Yep. Carbon monoxide poisoning.
Yeah. But then to you, it seemed like it was kind of confusing because you were saying that he strangled him, but to me, it kind of felt like he was
Well, they said that he died of carbon monoxide poisoning in his car, but I mean, I would have done worse than that. I wouldn't. That's an easy way of killing him. I would have made him fucking pay more. I'm a cynical fuck. But dickheads deserve a dickheaded death, if that makes any sense. But yeah, there's a lot of characters that you hated, and it was so nice to see him die.
Like, there was also the one thing that irritated the both of us. I guess the one thing that irritated the both of us in this movie was when they kept on doubting Madison every time she said that it was the Sandman. They kept on doubting her, and then it got to like almost all of the movie to make them believe when Madison made the Sandman appear and kill the child youth services.
Is he gone? Who? A Sandman?
In her fear, she literally brought her nightmare to life. All she wants is for it to stop.
The lady, and she made up almost all of the movie and made her make the Sandman appear to make them believe her.
Okay, here's something that irritates me. You mentioned it, and I'm going to express it again. That's how I am. Yes, she's a girl. She's a kid. But when she said about the Sandman 15, 17, 20 fucking times, if this girl's making it up, she ain't going to say it that many fucking times.
But they were believing that it was like another saying for what happened to her father. Could have been like somebody that was a relative to her, and she was just making up the Sandman name
because of the book.
Yeah.
How about this Wyatt dickhead?
Oh, the
one that was
boyfriend
dating
of
Claire.
Yeah.
What a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I mean,
tried hitting her with the brick in the junkyard.
It's not that. Before that, you seen the Sandman kill this fucking bitch from the children's services.
Yeah. And then they were in the...
And then you're going to act like the girl's the evil one.
Yeah, they were in the living room.
Well,
and she goes, Madison goes, Wyatt doesn't like me. And Claire's like, is that true, Wyatt? And then Wyatt just gets up and goes away. And then comes back asking Madison if she wants to go somewhere. And then that's when Wyatt dies because he tried hitting Madison the brick in the head with the brick.
Sandman stopped the brick.
And he got his face smashed.
Fucking dick.
And then it didn't matter how many times the cops replayed that clip, God. They couldn't see the Sandman.
That dumb cop too.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Ugh. Anyways, I guess you got to be stupid to make it look stupid, to make it, to make a movie, and I get it. But sometimes irritating as fuck. So overall, I mean, what else do you think you dug besides? I mean, you already mentioned a bunch of death scenes and stuff.
I like the whole Sandman costume. I think that was pretty cool.
How about the scene where the girl, Amanda Wyss, I met her. She's from Nightmare on Elm Street. The first one is Tina. She told her to grab the Sandman.
That was crazy.
And then what happened was they ended up bringing the Sandman out of her.
Yeah, and then the doctor Amanda, she needed to go and drink some water because she was choking. And it was sand, and she was drinking sand, and then she starts choking up sand, and then
Yeah, so it's an interesting film. It has that Freddy versus Jason thing where Jason brought Freddy out of the dream. That's what I kept thinking of when I seen that. All right, there you go, folks. The Sandman, 2017. It was all right. Shot very well. Interesting storyline. A great cast.
Is he gone? Who? A Sandman?
In her fear, she literally brought her nightmare to life. All she wants is for it to stop.
So definitely check it out. What do you give it?
8 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8 as well. I mean, it was entertaining enough, although there's some dumb scenes. But then again, it satisfied me when this stupid, idiot, dumb fuck characters get killed because he deserved it.
Really quickly, about the neighbor. The one thing that made me laugh was when he was watching TV and he's seeing Claire and Madison on the TV and he goes, oh. No. And he keeps looking back at the house. He goes, oh. And he keeps making these weird noises as he's looking at the TV and looking back at the house.
Dumbass. All right, folks, there you go. This is Gruesome Herzog.
And Little Goo, and we're out.
Woo!